How you doing, everybody? This is Indeed Gaming here. I am in fact Mr. Indeed, and welcome to my channel. Please do like, share, and comment on this video, and we are going to get right into it. Now, let me start this video off by saying, if you came here just to see the trailer without me talking, the trailer will be, a link in the thing in the description below, and I'll put a little text thing to say when that trailer actually starts, so you can just watch it without me talking over it. But to go to the actual video, this video is going to be basically a good, bad, and ugly of the Far Cry 6 trailer. I've been playing the Far Cry series since Primal. That may have been the first one, it may have been the second one, I can't remember. But I've been playing it since that one. Like I said in my other Dying Light video, I'm not really a fan of first-person games, like at all, for the most part. But like I said, there are three that I am usually excited for and I get, and Far Cry, it's one of them. That's the second one. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the good. Again, the graphics, the lighting, the game looks amazing. That's all I can really say. I don't think I really need to go into it. You guys have seen the trailer. I'll have the trailer up in 4K so you guys can see it. The trailer, the graphics, and all that stuff, it looks amazing. The setting. It's a diverse setting, which I really like. You get a healthy amount of a city, a jungle. Looks like you get into a little bit more rural areas. In certain parts, you get a little bit of ocean. I think that's great. I like that they decided that they wanted to kind of give you a taste of everything, and that is that one. And then I would say the other good, and this one I feel like is going to be a little bit more controversial because I know some people do not like this with Ubisoft games, but I don't care. I think it's a great part about one of the better things that Ubisoft has started doing recently in the last few years is that you can choose between playing with a male and a female character. I know some people don't like that. I respectfully disagree. I think it's great that you get to choose which character. And even this one, they're promoting it with the female character, as in Valhalla, they promoted with the male character starting off. So I like that they're switching between those two. But I don't really see an issue with it. You know, maybe you have a female who wants to play a game with a damn female character. So that gives them the chance to do so. You have a guy who just wants to play with a guy character. Maybe you have a guy who wants to play with a female character. I have friends who, if they get to make up their own character in a video game, it's always a female. So I like that choice. It's a single player game. No one else's game is affecting yours, at least the story mode, I should say. So I don't see an issue with it personally. I enjoy it. I hope they continue to do that. And now we're going to get into the bad. The bad for me is that, and again, a lot of these things are going to be, I should say, very niche to myself, because I don't really see these types of things echoed in the gaming community. These are just things that I notice that bother me. The gameplay looks exactly the same. I don't really see anything in the gameplay that really makes me think, wow, they're really, trying to move forward. They're really trying to revolutionize what these games are and what these games feel like. And when I say that, I'm going to get into the little special ability type things they have eventually, like near the end, but I'm not going to get into that right now. The core gameplay is exactly the same. Now, you can argue that there's not too much that they could do when it comes to actual gunplay, which I would be inclined to semi-agree with you on that. But just everything that I've seen of the gameplay, everything looks the same. The sneaking takedowns, the shooting, the way your character is moving. It just doesn't. It still looks like. It still looks like your character kind of. Their eyes are separate from their body. The motions don't seem as like they all go together. And obviously, like I said in the Dying Light trailer, I have to have my hands on the game to really be able to tell these things. But the fact to me that the game still looks exactly the same as far as gameplay is an issue for me. I don't like that when I walk around with a gun, I'm just pointing it at everything that I see still. Like, I don't know why that's still a thing, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't like that. I know other people probably don't care. I'm sure a lot of people who watch this video are like, the fuck are you talking about? That's just me, guys. I'm sorry. Then next, to continue with the bad, and this is again, I mean, these are really niche things. If I get a lot of views and comments on this video, I'm going to get flamed for it. But the adding of third-person elements into the game, which I'm sure some people would think after hearing that I don't like first-person games, people would think I would like. I don't. The reason I don't like it is the same reason that I don't like it in Destiny. Like, either give me third person or don't. Don't make me go into third person when I'm in a hub, which it looks like happens in this game. Don't make me go into third person when I do special moves, which I have no idea why they're in this game. It's like, but don't make me do that. I don't want to. If you don't want me to see my character, don't let me see my character. Don't tease me with third person. And like I said, this is probably more of a niche thing for myself because I like third person more. And I would love a Far Cry game in third person, but I understand why they stick with first person. And my thing is like, if you guys are going to stick with first person, just stick with first person. I know this is like a niche thing, like I said, and this isn't going to make or break the game for me. It's just something that annoys me personally. And then now we're going to get into the ugly for me again. I know some people will disagree with this again. I don't like the makeshift weapons, like the Macarena gun where you're shooting discs. It's like I don't need that. I don't want to laugh. Like, I know that's like supposed to be something funny. I don't need gag shit in my games. Like, if I wanted some sort of gag thing like that, it's like I'd play Fortnite or something. Like, I don't really like all the funny stuff that they keep trying to put into these games that are, for the most part, supposed to be kind of serious. And to be fair, Far Cry has always had, you know, little funny things about certain characters and stuff, like Vosh and the one guy that was in the other Far Cry game. I can't remember his name. So it's like, it's not like they've never been fun. It's like stuff like that for me anyway is just annoying. And I think part of that is just like I've been very annoyed with like the content they add into For Honor, which is also a Ubisoft game. I don't like that shit. It's like, just give me guns. It's like, there's more than enough guns to go around, guys. I don't need you to make me a makeshift gun that shoots fucking CDs. And then to go on into the special moves. I'm not really sure what made them want to put special moves into Far Cry like that. Like the mortar shots off of your that come off your back, the like jetpack thing that shoots fire on the ground and burns enemies but somehow doesn't burn your legs or your back. I don't know why that's in the game. I mean, I don't know. I know there's probably a good amount of people who think these things are cool, and I'm not saying that you guys are wrong. I'm not trying to say that, but for me, it's like, I don't think Far Cry has ever really been supposed to be like that. So I don't know why we're putting all these weird special moves into the game. I don't think it's necessary. Like, if you want to put in like special takedowns with melee weapons, or with guns and stuff like that. I think that's fair. Like if you want to put some like John Wick type shit into the game or something, it's like because that's still like more, realistic. It was like, but now we're like bringing out the camera to third person so that we can shoot mortars off of our back. It's like, what the fuck is that? Like, I mean, that's not, to me anyway, that's not really what Far Cry has ever been, and not really what Far Cry needs to be. Like, Far Cry has always been a fairly realistic game, first-person shooter, open world. So, I mean, I don't really understand why we're adding stuff like that into the game. I feel like time put into stuff like that could have been put into making the gameplay feel better and look better. And when I say feel, obviously, like I said, I haven't played the game, so I don't know. Just from what I'm looking at, when I look at the game, it looks exactly like every like the last 3 Far Cries. It looks exactly like it. Even the way the takedowns are done and the way like she threw them up against the wall, like, all of that just looks so familiar. And there's not, I guess there's not inherently an issue with familiarity when it comes to a game series that's been going on as long as Far Cry has. But it's not, I guess my issue is that I feel like I'm not really seeing any evolution in what the gameplay is for the game. Like when you go from Battlefield Bad Company to Battlefield 3 and 4, there was an obvious shift and evolution in the gameplay. And I feel like for a series as long as Far Cry 6, we should be seeing that, and we're not. I mean, to be fair to them, it's good that we're not seeing a de-evolution in what the game is and the gameplay like we've seen in the Assassin's Creed franchise. But I'm just hoping that Far Cry doesn't get all weird like some other games have gotten, and they don't stray too far away from what the games are supposed to be. And as far as the story goes, to be fair to them, it doesn't look like they have. So I don't want to make it all doom and gloom and all these games are selling out like everybody else typically does. It's just, like I said, these things are a lot of like a niche shit for myself. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm actually curious to see what people think about the special moves. I'm pretty sure majority of people are going to disagree with me on the makeshift weapons because people are into shit like that. So that I think I really know how people feel about that already without even looking. But I do want to see how people feel about the special move things. It was like, I'm assuming most people either like them or think that it's not as big of a deal to even like care about it. And then obviously it's like, if I don't like it, I just don't use it. It's pretty simple. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Here's the trailer in 4K, and I will see you guys in the next one. Andy.
Guapo, you listen. Rule 16. A guerrillero's revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez?
What do you think gave it away, Guapo?
This is a fucking waste of time.
Can you whistle?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle. Not bad, Danny, but we're just getting started. Rule number 1. A good guerrilla is a hidden guerrilla.
Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
We lead our operations in secret camps across the country. Here, guerrillas live,
Kaboom!
train, and plan.
Small pack. We go in, grab our people, kill whoever gets in our way.
By smuggling in supplies, we'll add some piss and fire to our movement.
You got that right.
Camp chef, black market dealers, these safe havens got everything a guerrilla needs. even do-it-yourself vehicles. You're gonna love it, Danny. Rule number 2. A good guerrilla masters their environment. This land is your home, Danny. I'm sure you know every inch of it. From the bloodthirsty jungles and postcard shorelines, the dead-end towns, and our friendly capital city. How you get around is up to you.
Good girl.
If you want to play it safe, take our secret paths carved in the dirt of old revolutions.
Hola, Danny.
How you doing?
Or take a risk and operate in plain sight of Castillo's assholes. Go ahead and hide your weapons to blend in. Bribes,
What do you got?
sabotage, interceptions. You don't always need to be a loudmouth, Danny.
Christmas trees? Do you even grow those here?
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How you think El Presidente funded Maria's new face?
Okay. Go through.
Rule number 3. Fucked up situations call for fucked up solutions.
Hey, he's not here.
If you expected reinforcements, I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands. And when shit gets real, we make use of whatever we have. We call that resolver. That means absolutely everything from sardine cans, goddamn batteries, to old motorcycle engines has been built into equipment. And some very unique, deadly weapons. Now we're fucking talking. This, the Supremo backpacks, handcrafted by yours truly. Each one will make you feel and fight with the power of a goddamn guerrilla army.
Give me lip, I'ma send you to the yard. Get a stick, make a switch. And then end the conversation real quick. I am cracked, I ain't lying.
You and I both know. You want this. For a guerrilla that shit my pants rush of an ambush, the taste of sweet victory after you freed your people from tyrants,
It's fun.
Oh, and the final rule. A good guerrilla always brings a friend along for moral support.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.